Okay, now this is a real test about what you're allowed to say because the WHO said something. Now, it's right in front of you. They said something that if I had said it, in fact, I got censored just for saying something really close to this. In fact, not nearly as extreme. And since they said it, the WHO unsaid it too. So I can't even tell you right now that this is what the WHO is saying. So what I'm supposed to be able to say on YouTube is what the WHO is saying and what the CDC is saying and so forth, right? And the CDC is saying they are having this emergency meeting about kids getting the vaccine because of heart inflammation. That's a real story. I still got censored for it. So I wonder, how are we going to deal with this when the WHO, right? It stands for World Health Organization. These are the geniuses, the big freaking eggheads that know everything, right? And then we bow to them, and then they say what to do, and we do it. They say, get vaccinated, we get vaccinated. Now, we trust them. Well, they said now, it says right here in black and white, something that you could be crucified for saying or having the opinion. It says children should not be vaccinated for the moment. That's what it says. Children should not be vaccinated for the moment. But wait, did they really say that? Well, this is the archived version of the site. Okay, I went to archive.is and I put in this website right here. And this is the same section of that page from the WHO website. And if you notice, there's a line missing on this version. So from what I understand, this news came out today. So you could say, oh, kids aren't supposed to get vaccinated. That's what the WHO says. But actually, if you go to the website, which I did, it doesn't say that anymore. It implies that strongly now. Here, in bold, earlier today, this website said children should not be vaccinated for the moment. And then they go on to say, children and adolescents tend to have milder disease compared to adults. So unless they are part of a group at higher risk of severe COVID-19, it is less urgent to vaccinate them than older people, those with chronic health conditions, and health workers. Okay, so it says exactly that same thing now without that line that was in bold, which somebody must have thought was important at some point, I don't know when, that line was deleted, but it still says effectively the same thing. It says that children and adolescents tend to have milder disease. I said something about that. You get censored, actually, for saying that it could be risky. You could have been censored before for saying it was risky, maybe for children who are at low risk of COVID, to get the vaccine when we don't know the risks of the vaccine yet. And now, look, we're doing more research about the risks of the vaccine. And in my video yesterday, I said, one day they're telling you everybody needs to get vaxxed. And then the next day they're telling you, oh, actually, not everybody. We learned more. The science changed. And now, at least at some point earlier today, in bold, the WHO website said, it's hard to believe, children should not be vaccinated for the moment. Specifically because they're at lower risk of getting serious COVID in the first place, and the risks right now, it says, the WHO says, I'll read it from the current website, okay? More evidence is needed on the use of the different COVID-19 vaccines in children to be able to make general recommendations on vaccinating children against COVID-19. It says that right now. So when's the CDC going to catch up? I just reported on a story of the 13-year-old who this woman said her nephew on Twitter said he died, and that was reported apparently on Fox News and stuff. That person took down those tweets, but is still maintaining the same story. And since then, I was sent other stories. There are other stories of teenagers who died after getting the vaccine. I can't say what killed them, but there are other stories of other teenagers besides the one yesterday I talked about. So how long till the CDC says it? And then let's just imagine the future. The CDC says, oh, kids shouldn't get it. So is that what happens next? And then what about all the people that were saying, oh, no. I played the clips, the people on the news. They knew about the heart inflammation side effect. And they still said, oh, no. That's what they've been telling us. No. Definitely get the vaccine down to like 12 years old. That's what they've been saying on TV. And if you suggested differently, then you're censored. And Brett Weinstein was just censored. And the video I was going to make today was just about how censorship is ridiculous. This might get censored. I read to you from a friggin' screen. From the WHO. I don't know if I can title the video with exactly what they freaking said in black and white. Don't know if I can even say that, because Google and YouTube is all mixed up, and I could have brought you another story about how Google's all mixed up with this gain of function stuff, and then you couldn't talk about that. Oh, okay. But now is it okay, YouTube? Now is it okay to say that kids shouldn't get the vaccine? That's what they said, the WHO. We're supposed to listen to those. All right. YouTube is a frustrating place because, like I said, just don't know when they might just wipe you out. So, for premium content and more of the things I can't say on YouTube, please become a subscriber at rockfin.com, rokfin.com/lifttheveil. And there will be a live show, I believe, this evening. So, and become a subscriber there. It really supports the show. And also, we sell t-shirts. Check those out. We're totally not monetized on YouTube. So check out our t-shirts and stuff too. truthclothing.io. Crazy. All right, so take care of yourself out there, and that is what it is.